Good afternoon, guys. I hope you can hear me. It's like a freaking hurricane out here, so I've got the sound turned right down on my recorder and I am shouting. Let's get started. Guys, on paper, there's really not much of a difference between the new 2 Plus Pro and the original Alta Pro. Basically, we're looking at 0.1 of a pound difference in overall weight. They can lift the same amount of things and they can basically do the same thing. So we've got the same movable center column, we've got the same hexagonal center column itself, which is supposed to provide great strength, all of the same sort of specs. On paper, one of the biggest differences is the new 2 Plus does not come with built-in snow spikes. That's an external purchase, whereas the original version, you can simply screw down, the rubber caps and the spikes pop right on out. So I'm not sure why they dropped that. I'm sure there's good reasons, but hey, on paper, not much difference. So what I'm gonna be looking for is real differences to engineering. The issues that I had with the initial one disappear and all round make it a much more sturdy, stable tripod. So let's get it open, get things looked at. Let's start at the top and work our way down. We've clearly got different tripod heads on here, guys. This is the original trigger head. That is by far my favorite type of tripod head for photography. Everyone has their preferences, but that for me has just been premium. On here, we've got a slightly different system. That came purely because Vanguard, at the time when they sent this out to me, were not able to get the trigger heads in stock yet. They hadn't been released internationally. So they sent me this bad boy. Now, I actually told a lie earlier. It's the same amount of sides, it's just slightly different oriented. So that's a uniform hexagon. That's it's 6-sided, but it's more in a sort of triangular pyramid type shape with flat ends. So slightly different there. And we are also looking at slightly different twist mechanisms. These are slightly chunkier and they've got some rubber grip on, which personally, I am a big fan of right now. Brand new, I think that's fantastic. However, with rubber grips on just about anything, with a lot of use, I do tend to find the rubbers can break down. So, test of time, with every product I review, I always provide updates. So as things do go well or go terribly, I'll always keep you guys updated. We've also got our Vanguard rocking system here. You basically need to rip your handle out and then you can orientate on different angles. And that just gives you a bit of a boom option. Now, let's figure out how it works on this guy. I'm gonna do a similar thing, loosen that off. Yep, exactly the same system. Okay, that's probably a smoother process there. That's great, actually, I do like that. So it does give you, it limits you straight off the bat. Now if we tighten them both off, are we getting a similar sort of feel? Looks similar. Beautiful, moving down to the legs. Alta Pro Plus 2 does have sort of angular markings on the legs. I've never really had such an issue getting my tripods level. Now, one thing I am extremely curious to know about, the main issue I had with the original Alta Pro was one of the legs gave out due to the stepping system. We are looking at a fairly similar stepping system. And again, only time will tell whether or not that's going to hold out. Going down to our legs extensions. This is a twist lock system instead of your clips there, which again, I haven't had a lot of experience with in the past. But this actually feels fantastic. It's a really small twist. You're not sitting there reefing on it for 10 minutes to try and get it to lock or unlock. It's a really small 35-degree turn, super smooth out, really easy to lock off. I like that a lot. That's really smooth, I like that a lot. It'll take me a bit of getting used to because none of my tripods have twists on them. Here we come down to our feet, which I believe that is going to be it for this guy for now. A couple of weddings down the track and we'll know for sure. That is when you know if you love or hate a tripod. The final thing I do want to mention with regards to these tripods is price. That is kind of vital for most people. A lot of people want to know and think about that. You're looking at about $200 for the Alta Pro 2 Plus with no tripod head. You're looking at about $90 for the original Alta Pro 263 with no tripod. So exactly the same thing, the 3-section with the movable column, exactly the same thing with no tripod head. You're looking at almost double the price. In some stores, it was literally double the price, I believe on Amazon. Would I spend double the price on that? At this stage, I don't think so, guys. That lasted me well for a few years. Quite frankly, I think I'd prefer to have 2 of these than 1 of these. You guys make the choice. Links are below so you can check out their specs online, look at them for yourselves and make the educated choice. Now, the final thing, yes, I know this is probably what most of you are here to actually find out in the first place. The winner of the CR-10 round 2, Emmanuel Manwaring. Please, dude, get in touch with me. Please don't be another name that doesn't exist. Get in touch, either email, Facebook. Details should be below, just search JMW Concepts, because you are getting one of the sickest 3D printers on the market. So guys, that's it for today. Make sure you subscribe and like if you'd like to see more reviews in the future, and if you'd like to see updates on how this guy treats me and if I absolutely fall in love with it. And in the meantime, bye-bye, my friends.